Just had to start the recording there. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm pleased to welcome Eric Davis from Curious Plot, which is formerly FLM Harvest, the PR firm HPBA uses for its promotional work. This webinar today is, Eric is going to go over the toolkit we have put together for National Fireplace Month, which starts in October 1st. We are, as you heard, we are recording the webinar and we'll make it available afterwards for people who can't make it or wish to watch it again. If you have any questions, please put that into the chat function and I will get those over to Eric and he can answer. And as always, you're always welcome to reach out to me or to Eric afterwards if you have any other questions or thoughts. And we also will be distributing the slide deck after the webinar is over, and it will be available on the website. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Eric and get him going. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Emily. And just want to confirm you can hear me fine now. Excellent.
Hear you.
Sure. Hi, everybody. Like Emily said, I'm Eric Davis with Curious Plot, based out of the Minneapolis office, and I'm honored and delightful to be here on the phone with you today, to be here on a teleconference with you to talk about National Fireplace Month again, starting in about 2 weeks from today. And here in Minneapolis, we are actually under 60 degrees in the morning for the first time. So it's definitely, I had the instinct to start the fireplace this morning, but I didn't. I made some hot tea and played some Joni Mitchell records instead. So just to get into the vibe of fall, but it's coming mercifully for many of us. And so we're happy to share with you what we're already starting to prepare in the marketplace, and to begin sharing in other places as well, as we prepare for National Fireplace Month. This will include some graphics that you'll see, some text that you'll see, some social content that we'll see, all available to you as a downloadable link. I'll go over in a very top-line fashion. The presentation shouldn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes to get you familiar with everything. And then, of course, just to reinforce what Emily said, we will definitely be available for any questions that you have, whether it's about our campaign, whether it's about materials that we may have, or how to access those materials. So again, our theme this year, we have a new theme for National Fireplace Month this year. And it's directly targeting the fact that there's new home constructions underway. There's spec homes. There are lots of new home sales over the past year, which now would then be translating into remodeling, making the house in your own image. I sold my house last year, and I know that the people who bought my house are now remodeling the house that I sold them, but we're fine where we are here. And so the theme of the campaign then is housewarming, and it's a play on words, housewarming. Housewarming, obviously, when we think of housewarming, it's gifts when you buy a new home, or it's a gift when you do something big with your home and entertaining people. And of course, with fireplaces, it's the ultimate housewarming benefit. So it's a play on words that we're excited about and that we're excited to be sharing with you here today. But at the core, what we really mean by housewarming is, so much in what is out there today is in media or in other places is building something for your home to be presentable to others, or creating something in your life that you want others to see. But our focus here for National Fireplace Month is to remind homeowners that a fireplace is truly the best gift you can give yourself when building, buying, or renovating your home. It's a gift for you. So it's the housewarming gift that you give yourself. And through this campaign, we seek to inform consumers of the multiple reasons why a fireplace, a stove, or a wood-burning heating product should be top of mind when building or updating a home, from being a reliable heating source during unexpected climate events, which is happening more and more, and goodness may be happening now in certain parts of the country, to serving as a secure sanctuary in a crazy world outside, all the way to being a beautiful heartbeat of your home. And what we really want to reinforce here is that when you install a fireplace, when you spec a house to include a fireplace, when you ask for a fireplace in your home, when you're renovating a home, you're renovating your living room and you're putting a new fireplace, that this is a gift that you give yourself and your family. And that's the theme, and that's the current that runs through our outreach. And our outreach throughout, on behalf of HPBA, our outreach throughout the month leading up to National Fireplace Month and after will be really targeted social outreach to select audiences. And whether that's through Instagram, Facebook, or other social media outlets, specifically targeting people with these messages that we know may be looking to buy a new home or know may be building a new home, being very targeted in that outreach, but of course, broader outreaches as well with our content. Doing social media events, live Q&As from retailers, contests and giveaways on social media. Our media outreach will focus on the data of the prevalence of fireplaces nationwide, but also the benefits of having a fireplace as well. We're also coordinating with a service that can get us in the home section of many print and online outlets nationwide, reinforcing our messages, and then also collaborating with influencers to get that content out there through October as well. So again, incredibly excited to be sharing this message, and incredibly excited to see the results of it in the weeks ahead. And we'll be sharing those results in a later board report, a later report to illustrate that. But that's kind of what we're doing on our side. But again, while it's beautiful graphics, videos, events, media outreach, things of that nature, and housewarming as our theme, the underlying message that goes throughout everything is to make fireplaces top of mind in new designs. And with new designs, that means building, renovating, remodeling, things of that nature. And of course, when doing that, visit your local retailer, because she or he will have all the answers that you need for what's right for your home and what is the proper way to ensure that it is being installed and maintained correctly. Again, those are always the underlying messages that we'll be communicating throughout. And we hope you can take part in this as well. It could be as simple as just using the hashtag National Fireplace Month in your social media outreach, reinforcing that housewarming message, or most important, we have an industry toolkit for you, which we'll go into a little bit of detail here today. This industry toolkit has some of our graphics, it has all of our press releases, and it has content as well that you can be sharing to reinforce this as you choose, as you see fit throughout. And so we're trying, to make this as simple as possible to access. It's all in Google Docs, so very available to you if you use Google Docs, and I think most people do. And so you'll have this presentation sent to you afterwards, and you could take this toolkit here, click on the link to download it. Very easy way to do that. Or you could simply type in this address right here, a bit.ly address that you can see here, type it in and just see it there in your browser to access the Google Drive here too. So it would be bit.ly/fireplace month, or you could link the industry toolkit as well. And in doing that, should be able to easily access these files. And then when you get to the Google Drive, I'll walk you through it here real quick. You'll see a couple of items here, social media and press releases. You would just click on the social media link there, and then that would take you to graphics and our content calendar as well. Encourage you to click on the content calendar, and there you would see here various posts, various images, various items that you could then download. There on the left column, you will see the text of the posts, and on the right column, you would see the graphics. It's a little, if it's not your wireless here, it might look a little blurry when it's imported onto this, but it'll be crystal clear when you access it in the documents. But you should be able to click on these images, download them to your computer, and then post the text and the images to your social media channels. And these graphics are customized for Facebook, Instagram, even Pinterest, Twitter, and other channels that you see fit. Many of the graphics as well are actually animated videos as well to help get you to help create some more what we like to call thumb scroll stopping or ease of more enticing and more encouraging for people to be as they're scrolling through their channels to be stopping on your page and taking a look at it and engaging with it. This would be an example here. So you would have, I'll reverse here to kind of go through the process again. You click on the link to the toolkit. You would go to social media, for example, where the graphics are. Click on that, and then click on our content calendar. you would see a document. This is like a probably about 5 or 6 page long document there. Click on the Google link there that would take you to the graphic. And then you would click that to download it to your desktop there to then upload to your social channels as well. And if you have, if you're not the person that manages your social channels, I would definitely share this with the person who does, and she or he will probably be very comfortable and very used to how they would upload this onto their social channels. These are some of the graphics that we've created that are in the kit that you would be able to see and be able to access and share. You can see some of them are videos with the little dot, arrows there, and of course some of them are images as well. All of them have a very similar creative theme, and all of them are connected to the messages that we want to that we're encouraging people to share. We also have, you'll see on there, access to press releases as well that you can download. These could be releases that you could send to your local media. These could be items that you could copy and paste and put as a blog article on your page. These could be something that you could take and use maybe half of it or all of it, depending on how you want to be sharing it. Or it could be something, perhaps it's National Fireplace Month and you want to you've pitched a local TV station to come and visit your facility and showcase what's new and interesting in fireplace, and these 5 reasons that a fireplace is a gift that you give yourself could be your talking points, or 3 of the 5, or all 5 of them could be the talking points that you use when you're engaging with media. And what goes better with a fireplace than music? We've actually created an official playlist here too for fireplace season, and we have that in the kit as well that you could share and promote to encourage people to really make the most of their fireplace during this season. So again, we have the toolkit here. You could type in Fireplace Month in your browser or click on this link here, but easy to access and easy for you to use to complement the outreach that we're doing, to make as a foundation for your own outreach as well, or to use pieces of it as in addition to whatever you're doing. And one more thing to note, now of course, our creative theme this month is housewarming, talking about security, talking about safety, talking about it being the heartbeat of your home, talking about being a place that you could really, why this is truly a gift that you give yourself as you're thinking of renovating your home or making changes to your home or buying a home. But please note as well, once you access this toolkit, you'll notice here that we have prior year materials as well. That includes many more social media posts, many more press releases, other items as well. So if you've maybe used the run of these materials, whereas we have these stretched over a month and you want to condense them into a week or 2, but still do other content as well, you'll find on this directory here 2020, 2019, other materials as well that you could post in your social channels or share with your local media as well, all available to you as you conduct this outreach. That's the very top line overview, and greatly appreciate this and hope you'll consider taking part. And best of luck to you this fall season, of course, and especially during National Fireplace Month. I'll kick it back over to Emily, but of course, open to any questions that you might have at this time.
Thanks, Eric. And again, I want to encourage you, if you have any questions or comments, you can put them in the chat function on this webinar. You can also always email me at mcgee@hpba.org, and we can answer your questions or provide any other guidance. I wanted to emphasize one other point, that all this content that Eric and Curious Plot have put together is excellent, but you're also welcome to take this content and make it your own, to change up the language. A lot of this is what we're going to be posting on our main channels or similar to that. But if you like the image, but you want to put a different message that's more personalized for your store or your region, by all means, we are providing this to you as a service to help you come up with promotional ideas of your own. So I just wanted to emphasize that. But anyway, this is our last chance for questions during this, but otherwise we will be making this available to everybody afterwards. It'll be on the website sometime in the next day or 2, and we'll also be sending it out to all the retailers. So with the silence from the crowd in the chat function, I will again thank Eric for his help today with going over the toolkit with you all, and all the great work from Curious Plot on the material. And I hope you all have a great National Fireplace Month, and we will be talking with you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.